And what we're going to do is see who pops up. Now, I have no control over who's going to show up in this window, but if they're a shit show, they'll leave, or we can X them out. We can escape out of them as well. But we're trying to just bring some people to the show and talk about some events here. So the topics of interest. The goal is to
have interesting conversation.
Right. Yes, to have another interesting conversation.
Since
it's the internet,
I've been cut off on this show. We know that other people who are not bringing interesting conversation to the show, they will be cut off as well.
Yes.
So if you're gonna bring an interesting conversation, we're gonna have, look. There's nothing I love better than interesting conversation.
I mean, worst case, we'll just roast them. What's happening, champ?
Talk to me, bro.
Oh my God. What is that? Is this a podcast? What is this?
This is a conversation about politics. You said you like politics. What you got?
Sure. Do you like Joe Biden?
Love Joe Biden. He's hilarious. Really? He's the best comedian we've got.
What do you think about Joe Biden? What do you think about Joe Biden?
What do I think about him? I think he should have retired a long time ago.
All right. And what would you do instead?
I would probably break up the union.
Break up what union? What are you talking about?
The United States of America.
Oh, you want to break up the country?
Yeah, I think everywhere would be better to live if it was more locally run. So in that sense, yes.
Okay, what do you think would be done different?
Well, to make it
I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
If you have more local control, you have a bigger slice of your democracy and you have more say in what goes on where you live. And I think right now, the whole country is so reliant on the federal government for everything. And I don't think that's good. I think it's very bad.
Okay, so if the local government was in charge, what would they do different?
Well, they would do what the people want because they would actually have to listen to them. But right now, people aren't engaged enough to actually do anything where they live. So if you want, say, an infrastructure project, the federal government has to do it and they get funding. So the states pay out all these taxes and then the federal government just redistributes that somewhere else. I don't think that's good. So you have all these states now that are, they're takers. So you have certain states that are makers, and they make all the money, and then they give it to the federal government, and the federal government goes and gives it to a bunch of people who aren't doing anything good with it, and I think that's bad.
Okay, so if they gave you the money, and you were in charge of the money, what would you do with it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh man, you got to be sure, man.
You got to have a plan.
You can't be mad at the people that are giving the money away, and
I can't be.
And not have a plan, for what, because that's what happens when you're upset with the way the money is being distributed. They're gonna come at you eventually. All right, let's say a bunch of people agree with you. I agree with you. I think our government does a shitty job of distributing money. They do a terrible job. But, all right, now we're all mad at the government. And we're like, oh, God, we're mad as shit at the government. We don't like the way the government's giving money away. And yes. somebody is like, okay, well then, you're in charge of giving the money away. Who are you giving it to?
What we'll do is we'll wind down the size of the government dramatically, and then they won't have any money to be giving away.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, now they don't have any money to fix any of the problems.
No, you break them up. You break up the power, and then you take their power away. Okay? You divide it up, and then you take its power and influence away. And then it's not as large of an actor in your everyday life.
Wait, hold on.
So that's basically, so you could do your own little experiment like that and move to a small country in which there's a very few people we're governed by. That's very similar.
Sure. I mean, scale matters.
Scale matters.
You live in some big, giant country and you have to deal with all the problems that comes along with that.
All right, hold on. No. I want to hear a solution, man.
A solution to what? Name an issue, and we can talk
I want to hear one solution. So you now, all right, you're mad about the way the government gives out the money.
Yes, government is
So
the problem.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
Government.
I'm not against you. I'm on your side. I'm agreeing with you. So, and I'm trying to find other people like you. So I'm okay with what you're saying. So you're not in a fight here. But I'm asking you, I'm like, dude, you don't like what the government is doing to give away the money. Where would you put the money so that it could be used better?
I wouldn't, because I'm not a statist and I don't believe in
Oh,
using
see,
the power of the
okay,
state
hold on.
to tell everybody how to
hold
live
on,
their lives.
hold on.
This is
Okay, okay.
fundamentally, you're missing
all right.
it. It's
No,
not
no,
about what I
no,
believe.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
for
no,
the government.
no. I get you, dude. I am not. I am with you. I am with you. But I am saying, so you don't want the government to collect any money at all. So you don't want the government to exist.
No, I didn't say that.
Well,
I said we should take away the
I said
power.
that. I said
I
that.
didn't say we can't have a government and can't have fire departments and public roads. I mean, come on now.
Okay.
That's one thing.
Okay. Well, then draw the line. Draw the line where you want to draw the line. Where should
I would say private everything except for some roads and some laws about property and
Okay. Well, hold on.
that's about it. And then you're
What
free to live
about
your life.
what about protecting individuals?
I believe that individuals should be protecting themselves through
Okay.
number one,
So-
law. I believe in the social construct of having some laws, right, in a society, and I also believe that people can protect themselves as well, and we don't need a massive government to do that. You can go and you can purchase an arm, and you can protect your land yourself, or you can hire someone to do it for you.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So what about morality? Does morality play into
Morality? Who decides what's moral? That's an individual
I'm
decision.
hey bro, these are questions, man. You got to
They are
if you're
important
going to
questions
if
for
you're
an
going to
individual, and I'm not going to use the state to tell people how to live their lives one way or another. That's what big government people do. That's what Joe Biden does. That's what Donald Trump did, and I don't support that.
right? Well, look, I'm not again. I'm in total agreement with you that the government should not be making those determinations. I don't want to be at this angle. I don't like this angle.
That's right. So what do you do? What do you do moving forward to move toward your proposed idea? What's step one?
Well, it depends. Number one, I don't go out and I don't vote for people who are against my interests. That's one thing.
Okay.
And the other thing I do is I make a conscious effort to live my life the way I think is right. And when I do that, then I don't let the government use its coercive power to boss me around.
Okay. So how do you make your stand?
Your stand is
you
to
get
not
a group
vote.
of people together and you do that
okay.
democratically.
Have you
I can't,
organized
as an individual?
Have you
assert
organized
some
a group
power.
of people? Have you organized a group of people?
Well, I know like-minded people, and we talk and we have conversations like
Sure.
this one.
Okay. We're talking to you right now. So what do the like-minded people think of your thoughts?
They think that they see a lot of stuff going on, and it's because everybody's trying to use the government to boss everybody else around, and that's bad. And all that power.
I know. I get what's bad. Look, I think we're all understand what's bad. I think we all get what's bad. What I'm trying to say is, what would be ideal? What's your idea of ideal?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, if you could resolve the issues that you're mad about, what would you want to see happen?
I would want to see the state and its power reduced greatly. And I would like to see individuals have more local control. And if you can just do that structurally, you free up a lot of issues.
I think you could make that happen. I think you could do that somewhere in a micro experiment. They would do that somewhere. If you got enough people together, they'd find you some land. They'd put some people out there, 1,000 people, start small, see if it works.
Well, I mean, that's already available to you. As an American, you can go to parcel of land.
Oh, sure, I can do that, but it's not about trying to find a bubble within a big mess.
Okay.
It's about
Okay.
wanting to get rid of the mess so that everyone can have freedom.
All right. Well, look,
Gotta start
nobody's
somewhere.
more for getting rid of the mess than I am. I am ready to get rid of the mess. So, if somebody has a suggestion, do you run for office? Do you get elected to something? Do you become an activist? Do you go to events where you?
Those are all really good considerations, and I
I'm,
think they have to be on the table. But I think everyone's different, and everyone has a calling. And some
what?
people, they want to live their lives, and they're not necessarily called to public office
It's true.
or activism or
Sure,
whatever.
sure.
But that
No.
doesn't mean that you can't be true to your principles.
Okay. Well, hey man, I am trying. Believe me, we thumbed through about 10 people before we got to you. So I'm listening to what you say. I care about what you think, and I agree with most of what you're saying. My question is, how do we get? You're younger than I am. I've already lived. I don't give a fuck anymore. I mean, I'm already done. As far as I'm concerned, I'm shocked to still be alive. I was you 20 years ago. So I'm saying to you, if you want to achieve what you're saying, are you going to do more than talk about it on the internet? Or are you going to actually go out there and try to make it happen?
I think what you're talking about is there's a term for that. It's called praxis, and it's what you do to make your beliefs real. And
Okay.
I think that having conversations is where you start.
Okay.
And so I'm never gonna beat anybody up and say, what are
No,
you gonna do to
no.
make?
It doesn't have to be
I'm
violent.
not saying you're doing that, but as far as what's next, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. You can look historically and see examples. You have places where a country has been broken up, for example, and you have independence because one group of people says, I don't like how you're telling me to live my life and I want to do it on my own. It's still happening today. You have, even in the UK, you have a smaller country like Scotland and Northern Ireland and Wales, and they have independence movements because they don't like how the English are bossing them around. So I think that there are a lot of ways it could happen. How it will happen, or will it happen? I don't know. But I'm gonna keep learning and I'm gonna keep talking to people.
Awesome.
Goddamn right, man.
All right, what's your name, boss?
I love your strength, bro. I love your strength.
What's your name over there?
I don't give out my identification.
That's all right. Make a name up.
You ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Make one up.
You can call me Don Jr.
Don Jr. All right.
Hey, man.
The real Don Jr. You got to put the real in front of it
I
so you
enjoyed
get
listening
verified.
to you, bro. I enjoyed listening to you,
Well,
man.
you
Well, good luck.
keep having interesting conversations, and you'll find a lot of people who feel the same way. I think.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what? The only way that we can bring those people together is for people to continue talking to each other and not just individually. So, just become a part of something and don't just sit there solitary and express your opinions, but become a part of something to make a difference.
There you
Oh,
go.
absolutely, and I think there is a movement brewing, and I think it will
Well,
start.
talk to me. What is it? What
I
is
think
it?
it's going to start with some independence. I think some of these states are going to say, "I'm fed up, and I don't want to do this anymore," and they're going to rebel against the federal government. I think it's going to happen. I think it's
Well,
already happening.
didn't Texas want to secede again? That was pretty recent. Texas was like,
Well,
I'm out.
yeah, but I mean, we have a process for
Where do you
having
live? Where
Yeah.
do you live?
states exit. I live in the Northeast.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So you're most likely in a blue state.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
swing state. But
Okay. Yeah.
it's no idea.
All right.
Right
Where do
on.
you live?
We're in Georgia.
We're in Georgia.
Okay. Well, you're blue now.
Yeah. Fuck.
You should have turned out to vote.
Ah.
Let me assure you of this. I ain't no fucking color other than the fucking color that I fucking believe in. That's the only fucking color I am. I am the color that I believe in. And what I believe in is being free. I believe in being able to speak my mind. I believe able to say what I want. I be able to live the way that I want. That's what I fucking believe in. And I'm trying to find people who just want to live their lives without being fucked with. I want to be, you know what, man? I like to chill. I don't even want to be involved in this bullshit. I'd like to just fucking enjoy my life. I'd like to wake up every day and be able to just be happy and just be fucking enjoying myself. But that ain't the way the world is right now. And if you aren't paying attention and if you aren't ready to fucking fight, then, dude, somebody else is going to come and try to squash you fucking down, whether it's a government or whether it's some other motherfucker, and tell me you don't feel the same goddamn way. Somebody could fucking knock your ass right off that fucking couch. And it would just be a fucking blip in the fucking world. Nobody would give a flying fucking shit.
That's true.
Right or wrong?
They could no knock you, come right in, knock you right off your ass.
Well, I have protection.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
All right,
it
Don.
was good talking to you.
Absolutely.
You have your
Good luck to you, boss.
Good luck, brother. Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, this is Lauren with the Free as Fuck podcast. If you enjoyed that clip, you can check out other clips and full episodes right here on Planet Podcast under the Free as Fuck podcast. We do live shows throughout the week. If you hit the like button, the subscribe button, or the notification bell, it will let you know when we go live and you can join the show. Until then, we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.